And as usual, if someone with the capability of checking the stream could check the stream, make sure it's streaming.
Do we in fact have somebody with a device who can check on the up? Thank you. Also, could somebody go close the door? Because you know an ambulance is going to go by in the middle of a beautiful guitar part.
Yes. 'Tis the way of things.
Although occasionally they go by during the songs about violence and monsters, which is kind of cool, but they still drown us out.
Yes.
Thank you. Do we have confirmation that the stream is up?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's being slow.
It's being a pain in the butt.
No, if it is up, hi Internet, welcome to the show. We're just nailing down some technical issues. So Eben and I had this idea for a mashup. He's learned to play Panic at the Disco's Emperor's New Clothes. And it occurs to me it would be really interesting mashed up with Billie Eilish's You Should See Me in a Crown.
Yes. Absolutely.
And of course, we should end up calling the mashup, You Should See Me in the Emperor's New Clothes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes, we have confirmation that the stream is streaming.
Okay,
Yay.
good.
Already. Welcome to the April Geeky Music Show.
Yep.
Our theme this month is tricks and foolishness and cruelty, because T.S. Eliot said April is the cruelest month. And there are many songs that are about both.
And so to make it so that we leave you on a high, we're putting the cruel set first and the foolish set second.
Yet there's a great deal of foolishness in this cruel song. It's called Flesh and Temptation. So you like to play games about flesh and temptation. The throat that you offer looks tender and sweet. But I didn't come yesterday to this vocation. Not all that looks tasty is good stuff to eat. You want me to claim you to prove that you're special. You want me to take you for one of my own. I'd much rather bend you and see where you fracture. Don't doubt that I'd break you, your glass to my stone. So you like to play games about hunger and danger. You want the dark stranger to do the dark trick. I don't think I'll be taking you up on your offer. A meal of all candy would just make me sick. I'm not here to give you what Mom never gave you. I'm not here to lift you up out of yourself. If I took you home tonight, nothing could save you. But I think I'll be dining with somebody else. It's not that the thought of a drink doesn't move me. There's many a vintage of which I am fond. But I think you'd uncork like a bottle of Boone's Farm. And I'm really much more the gourmet than gourmand. So please get your attitude out of my face, boy. And the sticky pink syrup that runs in your veins. I need to go find something healthy for dinner. A prey animal should have a heart and a brain. There's actually going to be a song on a similar theme in the second set. Because when imagined from the perspective of a vampire, the mortals who want to become one are like, were you dropped on your head as a baby or what?
Yeah.
So this is a cover of a beautiful song by Jeremy Messersmith.
Yeah.
John the Determinist.
don't know quite what it has to do with Calvinism, but I don't care. Polished up and standing in a row. Wind up the gears, watch them go. People made of spring and spark, humming with electric hearts. Hoping for a ghost inside the shell. But if it's there, it's hidden well. All we are is ticks and talks, seconds in a pocket watch. Oh, you silly things, I've got you figured out. Oh, you silly things, I've got you figured out. Walking on January lake, I feel the ice around me break. One more ripple in the pond stretches out until it's calm. Oh, you silly things, I've got you figured out. Oh, you silly things, I've got you figured out. I say oh, we are, oh, we are, oh, we are, we are.
So how many of you have read or seen Lukyanenko's Night Watch? Okay, great book series, great 2 movies. There's a very different feel when you've got the Russian version of the secret division of the kind of sort of government that deals with the supernatural problems. Well, our protagonist, Anton Gorodetsky, is not having a good day at work, or a good week, or a good month. This is called The Twilight Deepens. Hang on, let me check my tuning. All right. There's a leech on the street with a license to kill. Got his paperwork, we can't touch him. Innocence will die, but the balance is kept and the truce goes on. And we stand by and do nothing, and I bite my lip till it bleeds. But the truce demands we do nothing. It's a truce that the whole world needs. But God, sometimes I hate my fucking job. There's a witch on the block doing dark market work. She never did fill the forms out. I hope the bitch resists arrest when we move in. And we're supposed to be good guys, but everything is shades of gray. It's hard to act like good guys when so much gets in the way. And the men upstairs play games inside of games, while Moscow is a chessboard one heartbeat away from going up in flames. The twilight deepens and I'm falling farther in, while the humans sleepwalk in the shadow of our sins. A storm is coming that could blow the world away, and they put me on the front lines today. There's a kid in the metro hearing the call, been marked as a meal by a dark one. I've got to save him and recruit him to our side, but he's smart enough not to trust me. I've told him more than I should. If I were him, I wouldn't trust me. This man who claims to be good, who keeps the truce and works within the laws. Well, monsters who have licenses to hunt walk by, blood dripping from their claws. The twilight deepens and it pulls me farther down, and someone's weeping while I struggle not to drown. A storm is coming that could grind the world to dust, so we do not what we should, but what we must.
That's a different kind of war song.
Written under the Bush the Elder, I believe?
No, Bush the Younger. Bush the Elder was waiting for the countdown.
Okay.
Written in 2002. Heard the call, the one that's galvanized us all. And will you work towards the fall of this week's enemy of all? Do you understand the nature of the chief's command? And will you kick a fallen land until the stones have turned to sand? This is not video, it's the real world. This is not far away, it's here. It's not the future, this is right now. Sometimes there's more to fear than fear. Would you terrorize and would you rain death from the skies and say the insult justifies whatever the generals devise? Would you be afraid if you just called a spade a spade? Or will you lend a helping blade to see your enemy unmade? This is not the movies, this is real life. This is not us or them, I fear. This is not cyberpunk, but it could be. Sometimes there's more to fear than fear. if I were to gently remind you that the plan to take this land was made when you could barely stand. Can you see the truth beyond the blindness of your youth? To make a stand and take a hand and say it's peace that we demand. This is not fantasy, this could kill you. This is not Ragnarok, my dear. This is not Orwell, it just looks like sometimes there's more to fear than fear. Sometimes there's more to fear than fear. Sometimes there's more to fear. That one has been recorded but not yet released. It's due out on not the next album, not the album after that, but the one after that one. The third upcoming album. That being said, I'm hoping that the first two will be released later this year, so that maybe early next year that one will be. Yeah. Well, that and learning, DIY sound engineering, so gotta do something with it. Oh, right.
Careful your drink, cable.
Fortunately, there's a lid on it, so.
So once in a while we do play something that does not actually have geeky content. I've not performed this in many, many years, but with a set about cruelty. This is from a crappy breakup in my 20s. It's called Pieces of Glass. It does not go where you expect with that image. I have taken so much from you, love, that I can't take much more. At least I'd have some cash for my troubles if I'd been your whore. If you must treat me badly, love, then at least show some class. Don't you tell me they're diamonds, they're just pieces of glass. And you have such sharp edges, love, that you cut to the bone. And you're almost as bad for me, love, as sleeping alone. You fuck like an angel, too drunk to fly home, and you lie like a rug, with your kisses like desperate prayers, and sex like a drug. Don't you make me more promises, love, I know what they're worth. Don't you walk through my garden again, you'll poison the earth. You tell me you gave it your best shot in my ass. I have weighed all your diamonds, they're just pieces of glass. And you have such sharp edges, love, that you cut to the bone. And you're almost as bad for me, love, as sleeping alone. You fuck like an angel, too drunk to fly home, and you lie like a rug, with your kisses like desperate prayers, and sex like a drug. I've taken so much from you, love, that I can't take your word. There's a debt that you owe me, love. It's been too long deferred. Well, you have no honor, you have no shame, so at least fake some class. I've taken off your diamonds, they're just pieces of glass.
Similar concept, different angle.
This is a cover of Chris Isaak.
The only Chris Isaak song I can abide. Baby, the bad, bad thing. 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 You ever learned something so much you thought your little heart was gonna break in two? I didn't think so. You ever pray with all your heart and soul to get your lover back to you? I let you say so. You ever pray with all your heart and soul just to watch her walk away? Baby, the bad, bad thing. Baby, the bad, bad thing. Baby, the bad, bad thing. Feel like crying. Feel like crying. You ever toss and turn, you lying awake and thinking about the one you love? Well, if you say so. You ever close your eyes, you're making believe you're holding the one you're dreaming of? Well, if you say so. It hurts so bad when you finally know just how low, 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 low she'll go. Baby, the bad, bad thing. Baby, the bad, bad thing. Baby, the bad, bad thing. Feel like crying. Feel like crying. Oh, 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 I feel like crying. Feel like crying. Feel like crying. Feel like crying. Baby, the bad, bad thing. Baby, the bad, bad thing. Baby, the bad, bad thing. And I feel like crying. I feel like crying. Doesn't that just beat I Want to Fall in Love all to hell and back again? Jesus. It's hard to imagine that those two songs came out of the same brain.
Yeah, it's like Takashi Miike movies. Like, here, let's have this horrifically violent, splattery thing, and now let's do a kids' movie with mythological creatures. I'm like, so wow, this one.
Well, and then there's John Carpenter, who first did The Thing and then did They Live.
So this one's about 15 years old, and it's been a long time since I've played it. There's a poem by W.H. Auden, whose work sometimes doesn't do anything for me and sometimes hits me right in the feels. And part of it goes, they say they are one flesh, they are two nations. They cannot mix nor mesh. Their conjugations are cries from star to star. They do not mingle. They couple far and far, yet still are single. So this is about a crappy relationship with someone emotionally unavailable. It's called From Star to Star. Deceptively close, deceptively far. Our couplings are cries from star to star. Deceptively easy, deceptively hard. Feels like you're in Antarctica, you're in the backyard. I want to be here, I want to be gone. I want some resolution of what just drags on and on. I want your respect more than I want your love. I want you to give me more than you're capable of. Deceptively costly, deceptively free. Will you take my hand or will you hand it back to me? Deceptively harsh, deceptively fair. When I reach out to touch you, it would help if you were there. Well, I want an answer, clearer than it depends. I want to be as important to you as your friends. I want comforting lies more than I want what's true. And I wish you wanted me as much as I want you. There's always one in every two who gives more than they get. So why the hell couldn't it be you? I haven't been the lucky one yet. I want to forget, I want to forgive. I want a life that makes more sense than the one I live. I want you on my terms instead of your own. When you say come here and leave me alone, baby, when you say come here and leave me alone. Deceptively foolish, deceptively wise. You're hiding a million miles away behind your eyes. Deceptively painful, deceptively numb. And I wonder who you're thinking about when you come.
And this is the point at which I realized every single song in this set is in E minor, except one. Or, of mine, that is, not hers.
E minor is the cruel key.
Yeah. It's the easy key, actually. It's two fingers. It's the metal key.
You know, there are hand signs for the four elemental symbols. And
Yes, in Western.
ritual magic,
yeah.
basically. And he was looking at that and looking at rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, and going, well, there should be hand signs for the 5 Chinese elements, and guess which one was metal?
And I was kind of having trouble coming up with one for metal until I did this. So you have stone, wood, fire, water, metal. Okay.
So this one is at least not about romantic relationships.
No, it's about crippling poverty. There's an old homeless rag man who comes to my window, a courteous fellow with shame in his eyes. He asked for $1 to squeegee my windows. I'm sorry, I don't carry cash, is how I reply. And sometimes that's true, but some days I'm lying. Anything to keep from having to look in his eyes. The eyes of a man who's been friends with misfortune since gas was $1 and virtue was prized. Where in the hell are we going? Where in the hell have we been? What in the hell are we doing? I think it's a sin. Just get me through this. I won't ask no questions. Just get me through all this hate and despair. I've tried to be human, I've tried to be better, but it's hard to be kind when there's so little to share. So give me your answers, I just need your guidance. How can I live so that I can leave something behind? Something that's worthwhile, something that matters, so that my descendants won't be ashamed to be mine. And where in the hell am I going? Where in the hell have I been? What in the hell am I doing? I think it's a sin. Old homeless rag man who comes to my window. He knows I avoid him, but he comes anyway. The gulf between us is the elephant in the living room. It's just gonna sit there till we make it go away. But how in the hell can we do that? Where do we even begin? Cause this game is rigged from the get-go. And nobody good ever wins. So where in the hell are we going? And how can we hear through the din? Whatever happened to justice? Blinded by sin.
So, trigger warning. This one's about sexual assault. Haven't played it in a long time either. It's called Weather. This was no human act. What happened here was only weather. They were not men but winds that tried to blow me over. They were not men but storms, and what's the use of hating thunder? They were not men but tides that came to drag me under.